Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Tuesday, September 24th. I started this video and said it was Monday. It's not Monday. And then I didn't even have the date right. So, it has been a minute since I have done a video. I went on a retreat last week. It was the Fall Tangles retreat in Ocean City, and as always, it was a wonderful time. I went on Thursday and came home Sunday. And I realized something though. So in December, because I go back in December for the winter one, I'm going to do it a little bit differently as far as when I leave. So I usually get there Thursday around 1 o'clock-ish, something like that. And then I usually leave really early on Sunday morning at like 6:30, 7 o'clock and get home about 9:30. It's only a 2.5 hour drive that I have. But when I go to bed that Saturday night, I'm usually not sleeping well in anticipation of me getting up early and leaving. So Sunday I get up, I'm exhausted. I get home, I'm trying to do all my stuff. I'm exhausted the whole day. Usually by Saturday, I'm going to be fully transparent here, I'm ready to come home. You know, spending a large amount of time with a fairly large group of women and just, you know, talking, noise, all of that, it does deplete you. Like, it is mentally exhausting. Wonderful people, but as I get older, it's a lot. So by Saturday, I'm usually ready. And I thought to myself, why don't I check out on Saturday? Checkout's like 11. Just wheel my suitcase down into the stitching room and then leave at 5 o'clock when everyone's getting ready to go to dinner. Get a late lunch, because I always get, on Saturday, I usually get a pizza from the hotel restaurant upstairs. Their pizza is amazing. So just have a late lunch and then leave at 5 o'clock and I'll be home by 7:30. I won't be tired. I then will have all of Sunday to do whatever I need to do. So that is what I'm going to do in December. I called this morning and changed my reservation. Plus, I will be able to save a night's hotel fee, but still be able to enjoy the retreat. So that's my plan. Okay, but again, a wonderful time. So I did get stitching done. Obviously, that's the whole point when you're there. I did work a little tiny bit on Carolyn Manning Designs Strawberry Jam. Didn't get too much done. Got this section done. And then I was like, I'm gonna go back to the Halloween piece I brought because I finished it. So this is Primrose Cottage Stitches Halloween Alphabet. This is one of their new ones. Right? Does it not look so good? Now, in the original pattern, they did not outline or backstitch the ghost. I did because this is ecru paper and it kind of blended in. So I said, let me backstitch it to kind of make it stand out. But it looks so cute. And I actually think instead of doing what I was originally going to do as far as finishing this on that board, I think I'm going to frame it. My job starts pretty late tomorrow, so I will have some time tomorrow to go to Michael's and try to look for a frame. I just want to get a black frame. I don't need anything fancy. And I already have a spot up there on the wall. So the next pattern I'm going to work on is their other new Halloween release, their Halloween Quaker. I love Halloween designs and I love their designs. So absolutely loved stitching on this. And yay, a finish. Okay, reading. So there is a bookstore in Ocean City called The Buzzed Word. And Cindy and I went to it on Friday. And I managed to get 3 books. It's a wonderful store. I want to go back because I figure they may have some different books in December, you know, a couple months. So we went to lunch. We went to the stitching store, which I did get. Let me show you what I got there. I didn't get but 2 things. I got this tiny little box, which I actually really like. It was $2. It holds my floss and scissors very good. And then I got 2 packs of perforated paper that I actually have a hard time finding. So this color is Amazing Gray. Love this for like Halloween pieces. Yeah, not easy to find. And then this color I've never even had. This is called Anniversary Gold. These are both 14 count. Yeah, so it's a nice, again, for a nice Halloween piece or even a good Christmas piece. So I got those two. That was all I got at the store. But the bookstore bought 3 books. And they gave us a bookmark, which was very cool. This is it, the Buzzed Word. You can follow them on Instagram or Facebook. It's a bookstore and it's also a wine store. You can buy bottles of wine. You can sit there and actually drink some wine. We didn't because it was 1:30 in the afternoon, but no judgment there. But yeah, so she gave us a bookmark. But what was also cool, let me show you the books I got. So this one was on my to be read list. This is called You Are the Snake. These are some short stories by Juliet Escoria. Don't you love the cover of that? But what was so cool was she was like, do you want your book stamped? So you know where you bought it. Yes. So she stamped all of the books on the inside. So very cool, right? So I got that one. I got this one, which sounded intriguing, Dearest by Jackie Walters. Had never even seen or heard of this book. And then I got this one. So this one is a book of poems called A Bit Much by Lindsay Rush. So this is probably going to be my favorite book that I have bought out of these. I have already started reading it. It goes pretty quick, but I wanted to read a piece out of the beginning of what the author says. So she says, this is a book about fun and feelings and occasionally potato chips. I knew from a very young age that I was a bit much, but it took me a long time before I realized what a gift that is. And she said, I hope my poems reveal, remind, or convince you of that too. You know, over the course of my life, sometimes I have felt that I am a bit much for people, right? And there have been many times where I have allowed someone to make me feel that way. So trying to change that about myself and just be more accepting of who I am. Spent my adult life wanting to be a different person, and I'm way past that now, where this is who I am. If you don't like it, bye. Yeah. Love this. Highly recommend this. Highly recommend all of these books. So those were the books I got. I did do some reading and finish. So I don't remember if I told you, I finished The Haters by Robin Harding. Absolutely loved it. So I belong to a few Facebook groups for books, and I rarely comment or post. I posted about The Haters because I loved that book so much. And I didn't know that Robin Harding, the author of that book, was in the group. She commented on my post and said, I'm so glad you're enjoying my book. And when I saw it, I was like, ah! Right? Like, yeah. A lot of authors are in those groups, which realized that after that. But so exciting to see recognition, right? So I finished that. I also finished this, I finished this at the retreat Saturday morning while I was having coffee before we did anything or I stitched. This is called Only If You're Lucky by Stacey Willingham. I have read every book that she's written and I've liked them all. This one was no exception. It was a slow burn for a little bit, but then it picked up, and it definitely picked up towards the end. So, highly recommend. If you like a thriller, mystery, yeah. That's a library book, so that's got to go back. And what's wonderful, I received an email from my library today that 3 of my books renewed because it came up and nobody wanted them. So those books I'm putting to the forefront because I'm trying to read the books that are due the soonest. So now I have my next 3 books after I finish the one that I'm currently reading, which is Someone in the Attic by Andrea Mara. This book, holy moly, frightening. And of course, there's a trend. So in this book, there's a trend of people going into people's attics and staying there and then coming out at night when they're sleeping and taking a picture of themselves in your house. And of course, when I read that in the first chapter, I walked out in the hallway and looked at our, attic hatch and was like, there's no way in hell someone's going to be able to get up there. There's no way. Nah, there's no way. But this book so far, I love it. So when I'm done reading this, I'm going to be reading the other ones in order. But I did receive a wonderful gift. So when I came home, of course, I had lots of mail, right? A couple days away. So I received this from Shelly, and she says, Danielle, hope all is well. I wanted to send you a gift I made for you. I thought you would enjoy this surprise. This is called A Blind Date with a Book. I put some goodies in it for you. Please feel free to give the book away if you have already read it. What I'm hoping is even if I've already read it, maybe it's not a book I own. I can put it in the library. So this is the wonderful package that it came in. I'm intrigued by these. If you remember when Bill and I went to Rocky Gap for my birthday in May, I bought 2 books that were wrapped, that were a mystery. Love that kind of stuff. And I know you can buy these on Etsy. I've just never bought one. So Shelly, before I even open this, thank you so much. I already love it. So let's see the little gifties. Oh my God, she included so many cool things. Okay. I'm going to try to take all these out before I open it up. Wow, she did include some stuff in it. All right, let's see. Ooh, nice things. And I love that it's all like purple. Okay, was that it? Oh, and some tabs. Okay, so some tabs, because you guys know that when I own a book, I tend to tab it now with, quotes or things that I really love. So we'll use those. Hot chocolate, because if I drink coffee pretty much past 11 a.m., I'm done for. But at night, when I get my chair, October 12th. October 12th is the day. I'm praying to God it's the day. I've been praying about it every day that date stays the same. Once I get the chair and I'm going to be reading at night in that chair, hot chocolate it is, especially with the cooler weather coming. She included a fingernail file, which I'm actually going to put that in the drawer. I have the side table. There's a drawer there. I'm going to put this in there because I'm always fooling with my nails. A lovely bookmark, which you guys know love the bookmarks, absolutely. A pen, always can use a pen. Yes, and a pencil. Some stickers, which say easily distracted by books. Books make me happy. And this one says, sorry, I'm all booked up. And I thought of a new sticker, and I'm sure it exists. I like books more than I like most people. That must sound horrible, but it's true, right? She also included an eye mask because hello, yeah. And then this nice little hair clip. Ooh, I will enjoy using that in my hair. I put clips in my hair every day. Thank you so much, Shelly. So let's see what the book is. So this is like a wax seal. Okay, that's the coolest friggin' thing. Let's see what book it is. Like I said, I'm hopeful. If I haven't read it, fantastic. If I have read it but don't own it, fantastic. I did read this. I don't know if I own it. Mary Kubica's Local Woman Missing. I don't think I own this. I read this when it first came out and I loved it. Yay, a book I can add to the library. I have recommended this book to a bunch of people. I have read all of Mary Kubica's books. Absolutely love them. Shelly, thank you so much. I know I don't own this because I'm pretty sure when I read it on my Kindle. That was when I was reading books on my Kindle. I only read now short stories or novellas on my Kindle because Amazon has a whole section that is novellas. And sometimes I need a little break and I can read them in a night. It's fantastic. But I want to say I have read 83 books. I have to go. Let me pause. Okay, Bill scared me because he texted me when I was filming this and said, come outside real quick. And I thought something was wrong. And he was out there trimming like our shrubbery and stuff. And he was like, no, I just wanted you to look at it. I was done. I'm like, you made my heart beat a little bit faster. And I was in the middle of a video. But he's good. Okay, so Shelly, thank you so much. Absolutely love that. I probably need to maybe once in a while go on Etsy and get one and just, hope it's not a book that I already own. I'm so glad that I read this and that I don't own it because I love to add books to the library. Okay, I did do some diamond painting before I left. I completed a section, so I will take you in there very quickly and show you that. And then that's all I have. My job starts in a couple hours. Our schedule this week is kind of crazy with 2 days starting really, really late in the afternoon. So while it gives me the morning to do stuff, they can be some late nights. Fingers crossed that is not the case though. So, yeah, let me take you in there, show you the diamond painting, and then we'll be done. I hope you guys have all had a good week and a good weekend. Let me turn on this light so you can see. So I finished this section and now I only have 2 more rows. So I did a teeny tiny bit yesterday. That's all I got done yesterday. And I am hopeful that I will get to diamond paint this week. Probably definitely next week. We will see. Oh, I'm also excited, really quick, I'll tell you. A mall in my area is having a book fair, a used book fair on Saturday, and I am going. Yes, ma'am. So that's exciting. Can't wait to do that. Hopefully I can find some books on the cheap or books that I haven't read, or books just to add to the library. So, but okay. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.